Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees to today's morning japa session and short Srimad Bhagavatam class. Shri Radha Madhavashta Sakhi Vrinda ki jai, Panchatattva Bhagwan ki jai, Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Raja Pur Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai Prabhu Sudarshan ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, thank you so much for all the japa leads on behalf of my leaders. So now let's move on to the short Srimad Bhagavatam class with a short kirtan. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजना यशोदनंदना व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा हरे कृष्णा ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवयन् भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. So let's read the shloka. This is from Canto 1, Chapter 13 and shloka number 23. So let's read the shloka once. अहो महीयसी जन्तुर्जीविताशा यथा भवान् भीमापवर्जितं पिण्डम् आदत्ते गृहपालवत् अहो महीयसी जन्तुर्जित्वाशा यथा भवान् भीमापवर्जितं पिण्डम् आदत्ते गृहपालवत्. So let's read translation. Alas, how powerful are the hopes of living being to continue his life. Verily, you are just living just like a household dog and are eating remnants of food given by Bhima. Hare Krishna. So, purport, it's okay, we shall just go on explaining through the purport. So, yeah. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, I request all the devotees to kindly keep me in your prayers so that whatever I speak comes in Guru Parampara, according to Guru Parampara. Hare Krishna. So, here, let's read the translation again. Alas, how powerful are the hopes of the living being to continue his life. Verily, you are living just like a household dog and eating the remnants of food given by Bhima. So, this is actually being said by Vidura to Dhritarashtra. So, it is little harsh here. He's saying you are like a household dog. So, why is it harsh? Because in Srila Prabhupada writes that because sadhus are meant to speak the truth. Sadhus never lie or flatter anything without a reason. Sadhus have to reveal the truth for the benefit of other people. Just like our Srila Prabhupada also never flattered anybody. He always said the truth. And because he said the truth of Krishna, maybe, he always mentioned that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He never compromised about anything. And he also gave all the proofs. So then people started listening because he said the truth. He never flattered anybody. And also we see all our Guru Parampara, they are in the same mood. Even Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he used to be very strict. He used to say in a very strong manner. In fact, whoever were listening his lectures, they were getting afraid to talk to him because his lectures were that much powerful. He never he never got back from saying what is the truth. For instance, when a grihastha devotee, disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada, he was actually doing some kirtan. He was doing some kirtan, and Srila Prabhupada, he said that stop making noise. Stop making noise. So that disciple actually did not understand what Prabhupada is meaning of stop making noise. He replied back by saying, Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, I am chanting. I'm not making noise, I'm chanting. He dared to reply back because he did not understand his Guru. Why Srila Prabhupada was saying like that, you are making noise? Because whatever Hare Krishna he's saying, it's not even reaching Krishna. Why? Why? Because it is completely full of aparads, the offenses which we read, 10 offenses. It's completely full of that. So when chanting is full of offenses, it does not reach Krishna. After some time, some stage passes, the offenses get reduced, in the time of Namabhas. At that time, it will be reaching Krishna. So yeah, that when that thing we can know. At that time, it will be reaching to Krishna when the offenses get reduced. And after that, Shuddhanam is there. That means completely no offenses and full of bhava, chanting is going on. At that time, what happens is Krishna will be happy to hear your Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Krishna will be happy by hearing Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Like this, there are three stages. So this was not known by the disciple, and he misunderstood Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. But he never hesitated from saying truth as it is. So that we see. Even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he what he chastises Arjuna when Arjuna says, "Oh Krishna, I am surrendered unto you. Now I am your disciple. Kindly instruct me." At that time, Krishna first chastises you, klebya masma gama partha. That means you don't become like do not act like a intergender like that. Do not act like that. So that was actually harsh for a person like Arjuna, who is very, very chivalrous, right? So, like that, here also, Vidura is not hesitating. He is not thinking, oh, if I do not flatter Dhritarashtra, then I won't get the facilities of kingdom. He might banish me. But still, because he is near one, Dhritarashtra, Vidura wanted to instruct him in this thing. So, okay, now he is saying that, okay, you are like household dog, fine. You are eating remnants of food given by Bhima. What is this? Remnants of food given by Bhima. By Bhima. Actually, Yudhishthir Maharaj was the king and food belonged to him according to the kingdom. So, but still, Bhima is mentioned here in order to provoke Dhritarashtra. Provoke Dhritarashtra. Because Dhritarashtra's most near dear sons were Duryodhana and Dushyasana, and they were brutally killed by Bhima, right? Bhima was the one who killed, and he actually Dhritarashtra had so much what anger on Bhima that after the battle, when they all came to take blessings, I mean to see Dhritarashtra called all the Pandavas to bless them. So he also called Bhima. So Bhima came and at that time Krishna, the savior of all the Pandavas, what he said is, okay, you do not go, something is fishy, let me just, you wait, he said. Then he bought a doll which was of same size of Bhima and kept it in front of Dhritarashtra. And Dhritarashtra thought it is Bhima and hugged. Just with a hug, he broke the whole doll into pieces. That was his plan actually. When Bhima comes, I'll hug him and I'll kill him. But due to Krishna's mercy, they were all saved. After that, Dhritarashtra got mm, realized his mistake and asked pardon. Then he did not do such things. So, but yeah, Vidura here uses Bhima because how many days you still want to stay in their ashray, taking their food. So, like that, Bhima name is used here, Vidura. At least now you get up. Remember, your sons were killed by this person, and you are eating what food he gave. How much shameful you are, like that. So why is it so? Why? Of course, without Vidura's intimation, also Dhritarashtra knew that Bhima is the one who killed my sons. Still, he was not ready to leave. Why is it so? Because here Srila Prabhupada explains that because a jiva wants to live comfortably without any humiliation. Even if it is a humiliation happening, jiva wants to live. It doesn't want to live in uncomfortable situation. So there are so many desires in a living entity's mind. So many desires. I want that, I want this, I want a good home, house, a vehicle, so many things. At some point, after coming to Krishna consciousness, one might lose all these kinds of desires of accumulating wealth. Hmm? Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, right? Kavitam, the famous thing. One might lose all of this. But one thing which is very tough for a living being to lose is the desire to live. Live. The desire to live. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to live. So that is the final desire that is to be gone from the minds of devotees. After that desire to live, Krishna will be obtained. So we see actually so many disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They are wonderfully serving Srila Prabhupada. They're actually not even caring about their lives, right? So one Mataji, her name is right, I forgot. Yeah, Ladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji. So Ladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji, she was a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Although she had never seen Srila Prabhupada any time, only with a letter conversation, actually she got initiation. Her previous name was Linda Jury. After one letter itself, Prabhupada was eager to give her initiation, so he gave the name Hladini Shakti Devi Dasi. This Mataji, she was so much attached to Srila Prabhupada. Even once also she did not see Srila Prabhupada, but she was hearing the lectures again and again. She was actually sent to a very place which is completely lonely in order to serve the deities. Because if they did not start worship, the owner would have taken back the land, and they did not want that. Nobody was willing to serve there. But Ladini Mataji was very much attached to deities. They were knowing, and they sent her. She took the hardships for about 18 years in that place. After that, she had to leave, which was very painful for her to leave the service of Jagannath Baldev Subramaya, especially. They went to South Africa for preaching because Balramji came in her mind and said, Jagannath do not want to leave you because you feed him very well. But very important is teaching about Krishna. So you leave. So by getting the orders of Balram, she left. Then in South Africa, there was some. She was very very what dear to all the devotees. She became very dear to all devotees. She was she liked children very much and encouraged them in Krishna consciousness. She took care of all the devotees. So in the South Africa, she was assisting as a regional secretary. And then there was some what community rights that were going on in South Africa, and all the non-indigenous people were said to go away, who would not belong to South Africa. Mataji could have gone out, but what about South African devotees? They cannot leave. So she stayed there in order to assist the devotees through hardships. That time, what happened? A person named Prince Johnson, he started killing all the people who criticized him. Even in his party, also who criticized, he was started killing. Actually, this person had come to Ladini Mataji and he accepted a Bhagavad Gita from devotees. He was pleased by their services. But at this point of time, some devotees thought got little disturbed by what this person is doing, and they wrote a letter to him that you should stop killing the people. Okay. At that time, he could not tolerate any criticism. He started off to the temple. He wanted to kill the devotees in the temple. Some well wisher passed the message secretly. Then they wanted to go, but there was no place because all the buildings around the temple were either destroyed or were being handled by the troops of this King Johnson. So they could not leave. Early morning hours, the troops came. Two devotees managed to escape from the back door, and the seven devotees were caught. Among them was Ladini Mataji. So Ladini Mataji, along with one more Mataji and five members, Prabhujis, caught. They were taken little far off, and they were shot. But what happened is they said only only men will be shot. That means Prabhujis only will be shot. That means Ladini Mataji would not be shot. When they took the gun, Ladini Mataji actually attacked him with bare hands and said, "You cannot kill them. How can you kill Krishna's devotees? Better you kill me first." So, the demons, they do not have brain. He killed Ladini Mataji first. Then all other devotees were also killed. So we see Srila Prabhupada had given such a nice devotees, disciples, that they are not thinking about their own lives. They're ready to die also for for the service of Krishna. So she's called as fearless daughter of Srila Prabhupada, Ladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji. So like this, when a person leaves the desire of living also, when he's ready to die for Krishna, he'll get Krishna. That's all. Another one, Prabhuji, Jayananda Prabhuji. He was actually the organizer of Rath Yatra all over the world. He was suffering from cancer. He was he must have some tablets regularly in order to keep healthy. What he was doing was he was taking the money which he kept for his medicines and he was using it in Rath Yatra. Actually, because of Jayananda Prabhu, Rath Yatra became famous all over the world. Even in Kolkata Rath Yatra also, he was assisting our dear Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He once mentions about Jayananda Prabhu. He used to build carts, Jayananda Prabhu. And like this, because he did not take the medicines, he left his body. And Prabhupada was very pleased by his service that now in Vaishnava calendar, we actually see his appearance day and his disappearance day along with the information. We can read for more information in that. So nobody else disciples photo is there in the Vaishnava calendar, but Srila Prabhupada insisted that you put it you put his name in Vaishnav calendar. Like this. Even there's another one Prabhuji whose name is um, Anadi Jagannath Das. He was there in Bangalore, Sheshadripuram branch. So Anadi Jagannath Prabhuji, he actually was taking care of all the devotees very, very nicely. He never cared about his own life or his personal desires, nothing. So he wanted to see one devotee on that day. He actually preached completely all over that place and developed new Shiva Sangan. And the next day was the opening ceremony of that temple. So all the devotees were actually given proper care, nourishment by Anadi Jagannath Prabhuji and his wife Mataji, Vrinda Maharani Devidasi Mataji. After that, what happened is they once one devotee was sick and Prabhuji wanted to go and see him. It was raining day. He went through a two-wheeler. While going there, a truck hit and he had to leave his body. On that day, actually, Guru Maharaj mentioned in his we actually got a message in Jayapataka Swami app. Hmm? That he's very dear disciple of mine, and because I have some other important works, I could not visit there personally, but I sent Mahavaraha Das in order to assist all the final rites. And sure and enough that Krishna will give him place under his lotus tree. So such a the message was sent by Guru Maharaj. So these devotees, they are not thinking about themselves. They are only thinking about how to help others, how to serve more. At this point of time, one gets Krishna. Hmm? So, ನಾನು ಹೋದ what Kanakadas, I think so. He was asked about who will go to Godhead first. Hmm? So that time, all the disciples said, Guru, our Guru will go. And he was asked, and he said, if I go, I will go. In Kannada, it means, Nanu hodare hodunu. If I go, I may go. That was his. They all said, you are so, what we say, ignorant. How can you say with before Guru you can go? Right? But actually, what he meant was, his Guru understood. What he meant was, the thing called I within myself, the feeling of I, if it goes away from a devotee, then one shall go back to Krishna. That point we have to understand. I go, I may go. Between Krishna and ourselves, I also should not come. That time one will get Krishna. So yeah, we have long way to go to get rid of all the desires. But Srila Prabhupada mentions that you keep on chanting 16 rounds. You follow the four regulative principles strictly. Hmm? Try to serve as much as possible. I will take you back to Godhead. I have the backdoor key of Goloka Vrindavan. Backdoor key. Through that, Srila Prabhupada will take us. You know, yesterday, one more brahmachari in Mayapur, he actually left body yesterday, and Guru Maharaj sent a message saying that he was suffering from cancer and was taking treatment in Mayapur Brahmachari Ashram. Then what happened? Yesterday he passed away. Guru Maharaj mentioned, please pray for his safe journey to spiritual life, spiritual world. Please, all devotees, please pray for his safe journey to spiritual world. Journey is there to spiritual world. So just we have to pray it may be safe. Look at how much mercy they had given. That's why this human form of life, when it is given, one can put complete hard endeavor in order to please Krishna, in order to serve Krishna. Not think about some other things. I will achieve that, I'll achieve this. Okay, if it is possible with short endeavor without giving much time, much wasting much time, if it is possible, okay, let it be possible. But in order to, you know, hang on it, I want to achieve it, and wasting all the time, what is there in that? What is the point in that? If we have to get something in our life, Krishna, if it is there in our fate, if Krishna wants to award, no matter what, it will be awarded. And if Krishna doesn't want to give, then whatever we do, we won't get. So there is a thing that 3 times we have to try for something, and if we do not get, we just have to leave it. It's okay. So no need to waste much time, because when we invest our time, at least in this life, Srila Prabhupada says, give one life, this one life. In next life, whatever you want, you do. Give one life, this one life, completely. Complete seriousness, sincerity. Have to, Guru Maharaj says, you have to tell about yourself to Lord Chaitanya. Completely express yourself to Lord Chaitanya. And pray that you want mercy. Pray to Lord Chaitanya. Oh, dear Lord Chaitanya, kindly give me your mercy so that I become more sincere in devotional service. I'm so fallen. I'm completely full of bad qualities. I'm having so much um, avagunas, what we say, obstacles in devotional service, which are created by myself, my own desires. How can I get through it without your mercy? I'm completely unable. I'm not having any power to fight against your Maya. You are the one who can save me. Kindly give me your mercy. And that is actually the best thing we can do. If that prayer is also there, that will make us pure and go back home, back to God. So it's very, very fortunate that we are connected to this Guru Parampara, right? Which is very merciful. And don't know, in other Guru Paramparas, they say at least 7 lives is needed to go back to Godhead. If you start from here, 7 lives at least. But here, Srila Prabhupada says you can go back to home, back to Godhead in this life if you try hard. Who can give that mercy? So, yeah. Like this, Vidura, like Sadhu, when one gives a little harsh comments, then our eyes will open. Hmm? So hence, it is very responsible task entrusted to sadhu like Mahatma Vidura. That's why our all the leaders, they are having very great responsibility of spreading this Krishna consciousness, saying as it is said by their guru, what they heard from their guru. That's very important. Even if it feels harsh, I have to say it. So yeah, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity on this Kartika Mas. Uh, and all glories to all the Vaishnavas. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And kindly forgive me if I have done any wrong things according to not according to Guru Parampara. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much. uh, Many points. First, I'll allow others to express. Hare Krishna, Bega. Anyone has got any points, you can please express it.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, very nicely you explained. Today's session was really very nice. And the word which you told really, it is really very touching, Mataji. When I get detached the word I, then only we get a chance to go back to Godhead. And one more thing is that whenever someone leaves their body, we are very used to tell RIP, rest in peace. But Guru Maharaj's line that may he have a safe journey to the spiritual world, that is really inspiring, Mataji. And thank you so much. Very simply, you told that with detachment, we can go back to Godhead. Thank you,
That was
Mataji.
said
Hare
by,
Krishna.
I think, Kanakadas, if I am right, Prabhuji. He said that, Mataji. All these devotees are having this vision. All
Thank you,
glories to
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavad Pranam, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, you nicely explained about Vidura. Vidura always wants to elevate Dhritarashtra, but Dhritarashtra never listens. And at last also he is taking the ashraya of Pandavas. Then Vidura can't tolerate and he uses so many words to elevate the Dhritarashtra. Then Dhritarashtra will take the step of going out. Then you taken all the examples of Aladini, yes, Aladini Mataji's. Whenever I listen her story and whenever I read, I will get tears, Mataji. And you took the so many examples, Anandi Jagannath Prabhu. I took the personal association of Anandi Jagannath Prabhu. I know about him. Uh, Thanks a lot, Mataji. And always we see that we have not seen the Guru, but always we should feel, means Guru is there with us only. Wherever, whatever we are doing, Guru is there. Means in every corner, Guru is there with us. So like that, we have to do our work and we have to follow their instructions. Thanks a lot, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam, Mataji.
Thank you for reminding me, Mataji, again. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, very nice class, Mataji. One point I want to stress is that the Jiva wants to live comfortably always. So this whatever position they have, whatever suffering they have gone through, they have to get rid of that and live comfortably. That struck me why they are not feeling with that Dhritarashtra was actually suffering. So many 100 sons have had their death in front of him, and still he could able to bear it and be with that. So Vidura has given a nice lesson actually. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for highlighting this point.
Same, Mataji. Even I wanted to just share that, my realization is that we think, oh, we are going few kilometers to do some class, or I went there to do some small service. We think we are very great. I mean, when you just run through all this wonderful, such sacrifices, but such great personalities, and somebody as close as Anadi Jagannath Prabhu, whom we are, at least even I had some small interaction. Uh, it kind of shows that, you know, like you said, how wonderful the parampara is and how fortunate we are. And we should just learn to shut our mouths, just do the services nicely instead of thinking what we are doing is a sacrifice. That is an amazing learning in today's class for me, Mataji. And thank you so much for bringing in that, speaking the truth, Lion Guru's examples, and wonderful, Mataji. I thoroughly enjoyed uh, hearing you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
All glories to Guru Maharaj
Yes.
and Shri Prabhupada. Asha Mataji also, Prabhuji. She also has.
Yeah, I remembered that one wonderful devotee came, Mataji, recently, Kala Krishna Prabhu. Okay, he was explaining this. Prabhupada writes, where is it? Coming back to their senses. So somewhere I was remembering how he said, actually coming back to senses means Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. I mean, that is actually coming back to senses, which means doing Krishna's service, and so wonderful that I could enjoy that line in the purport. Over to you, Prabhu.
Okay. Well, thank you, Vijetha Mataji. You have nicely explained them. Keeping Dhritarashtra as example, how a living entity wants to enjoy. Srila Prabhupada also quotes in many lectures that this Kali Yuga, within us there are so many Dhritarashtra's, so many Kauravas are there. So how do we handle them? How do we tackle them? Is by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Yeah. So you also mentioned how we can able to surrender to the Lord and keeping pure devotees as example. We have actually spoken to the present scenario. So in this way, we can connect Bhagavatam from our present life to the previous and to the previous until Dwapar Yuga when Kurukshetra happened. So thank you very much. So we will keep it open if the others have any comments to say. Hare Krishna.
Even in the recent JPS media, our Guru Maharaj has written, no, Prabhu. I mean, focus is on don't let material illusions make you forget Krishna. That is a strong line and wonderful, Mataji. I like the way we have to keep reading what Guru Maharaj writes, because to get a mention by these pure devotees itself is like such a perfection of lives. Like you mentioned, Jayananda Prabhu, how Prabhupada picked. And I think even in Rajapur Jagannath, we'll get to see his Samadhi, no, Prabhu?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. So I was very excited and at least wanting to go there to see this place at least again.
Actually, Jayananda Prabhu was the one who connected our Guru.
Okay, very good.
What, Prabhuji? Sorry, I could not hear.
Jayananda Prabhu,
Connected
the
our.
one who gave the service for our Guru Maharaj.
Okay.
Hari.
So,
Okay.
Very
was
good.
digging the nail. He was unable to do that, and he was looking here and there. And Guru Maharaj
Okay.
was passing by. He
Oh,
just,
that is
can
correct.
you just help me? So Guru Maharaj, dig the nail of Rath Yatra.
Okay. We've heard this, Prabhu, yes.